Hey, what's good? Kristian Mercado Figueroa coming at you from Spanish Harlem. And I am the director of Black Pumas Colors. And it is a film really exploring home and what the concept of home is from a different perspective. I think like home, for some of us is kind of like a place that has not one definition and sometimes has to be kind of challenged or created on our own. And I think like I was interested in kind of depicting and exploring the notion of like having something that's not an idealized home in front of the camera and then kind of exploring the beauty and the hope in that as well, and kind of like how we can kind of define our own homes at times, and challenging the notion of like what is like a standard home in cinema. I feel like, I don't know, from personal experience, I grew up, I think, watching a lot of like film and TV where like home was so idyllic and perfect, and that oftentimes contrasted my own experience. So I thought it would be really powerful to kind of find something that spoke a little bit closer to moments in my life or moments in other people's lives where like, yeah, home was not a perfect place, but we kind of found a way to make it work, or we had each other and that made home. So I was really interested in that. And then the second thing that I was really engaged with in this film was this like the idea of the landscape of the Bronx and showing that the Bronx is a beautiful place and that it doesn't have to have so many negative connotations, which oftentimes when I look at film and TV or even just like culture at large, there can be like a kind of a downtrodden kind of negative connotation to the Bronx. Like even in casual conversation, sometimes if you tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm going to Bronx or I'm doing something in the Bronx, or even talking about the Bronx, and this is like the city, this is like liberal white America type situation. People will be like, oh shit, the Bronx? Like it's still kind of treated with this kind of like nomenclature of like oh, like what's happening there, or like a mystery. And I feel like oftentimes it has like this negativity to it that I think oftentimes some of these people haven't even been to the Bronx. So I kind of like, I wonder where that comes from, you know what I mean? Like, and so I really was trying to show the Bronx from a perspective that I've seen it in, which is like a more beautiful landscape. It feels more like a garden to me. It's like alive. It is like very multicultural. So yeah, we were just trying to really challenge that notion of the Bronx in cinema and showcasing it in like a beautiful light. And yeah, ultimately it's a story about family. Family is like kind of like what the whole jam is about. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.